All right, we are back. We are back. Okay. So, here's the thing. Downtime, like, I'm not going to do entanglements for this mission, after this mission, because I think that is, like, whatever mission is next is going to be the last mission of this campaign. And I don't think entanglements will add anything narratively interesting at this point. It's just going to be like a kick in the pants, you know? Kick while you're down. And yes, that is kind of the point of entanglements, and also it could derail things, right? So we will refrain from doing those. The great thing about making a game is that you can choose when to break the rules. Right, okay. So, next on the docket is about your downtime activities. Y'all get to choose how many you want to take. Alright? Each one is going to represent 24 hours passing. Okay?
Each individual one, or...
Each downtime activity you take.
But, like, is each person's...
No.
So, like, all four of us could take one downtime activity, and that would be 24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to clear that.
No, that's fair. If you take two, obviously that'll be 2 days. And then if you spend cash beyond that, it's not going to be additional time, because cash represents, like, flexing your bank account to buy time, so to speak. Time is money, as they say.
Okay. And we get to clear our gear, right?
Yes, your pilot gear is now cleared.
Yay!
Thank fuck.
So, who knows what downtime activities they want to do?
I need to
Cut loose.
We all need to cut loose.
Everybody
Okay.
needs to
I
cut
can't
loose.
cut loose.
No stress? Oh yeah, because you...
3. Because I scarred it.
Yeah, okay. So, who wants to cut loose first?
Work hard, play hard. Anybody want to hang out and do that? Get one out of the way at least.
That would save y'all a downtime activity.
Yeah. I don't have any other ones in mind, so I can just cut loose on my own. But if y'all have ones that you, like, actively want to do,
Yeah, I'll go.
like...
Well, wait, but I have to cut loose anyway, right? Because of scars? Or wait, is it...
Or does it count as a cut loose for that purpose?
You have to cut loose. If you have scars, you have to cut loose at least once during downtime or take a stress per scar.
Oh.
But is that
Unless,
with-
well, if you gained a scar this past mission, that counts. So, Scarecrow, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
But and also, Tower, you also gained
Oh,
a
yes,
scar
I did!
this past mission. So you don't have to cut loose for the reason of scars.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take,
Yeah, it probably makes more sense for you to do
yeah,
work
I'll
hard
do
than
that
her.
then. I'll take that, work hard, play hard, and then just, like, train or something.
Also, if I may make a suggestion, Ray, if you are worried about overindulging with this cut loose, because if you're doing work hard, play hard, and you overindulge, you both suffer the
Yeah,
effects.
fuck us both.
So, if I may make a suggestion, you could spend 2 stress using Big Brother to ask me a question, and then you would be guaranteed not to overindulge. But then you would have 2 stress you might not clear.
But I'm okay with not clearing all my stress. I've still got 2 scar slots. So even if I scar out on this mission, I'm not down for the count.
It's
Okay.
basically a benefit unless you roll a 1.
Yeah. And even then, I'm okay with it. Like, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
So, yeah. Am I allowed to consult the group on a question that y'all want asked?
Absolutely. And it can be
What do you-
literally anything. But I want, like, final confirmation that that is the question before I give an answer.
Yeah, okay. Come at me. What questions do you want answered? from the
Also,
almighty
I want to point out that while I will answer honestly, there is nothing about, like, the brevity of my answer or the details of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Love to know some stuff about Shadespire.
Yeah. Knowing for confirmation whether they are in opposition to us or not for this mission would be helpful.
Yeah, I think that
What are you
seems
looking
realistic. Takuma?
That's fine. My what I really want is to know more about Scratch, but like that makes more sense.
I'm perfectly willing to spend this again next session to ask about Scratch. Or in our last session or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I think once the campaign is over, we can ask after, but yeah.
I want that to be canon. I want that to be
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
stream.
Fair.
Okay, so
Always happy to learn about them, so.
so Tower, what question are you asking?
Can I consult with the group a little more? I want to figure out phrasing.
Sure.
So what do we want this to sound like? Is it something like, are the Shadespire going to be in opposition to us in this upcoming mission? And that's 2 questions from mine.
If I may make a suggestion, don't ask a question that can be answered with yes or no.
Yeah.
You might
What
go.
kind of
if I may-
opposition are we going to face going into
That's
this next
pretty much
mission?
what I was going to. That's pretty much what I was going to suggest.
Okay, so what kind of opposition are we going to face going into this next mission?
Is everyone okay with that?
I'm cool with it.
Yep.
Okay.
Sasha?
General is good from Shadespire specifically would be my pitch, but it does not have to be.
I just worry that, like, if Shadespire aren't gonna be there, then we're not gonna get an answer.
Fair point. I'm good with it then.
Okay. Mark.
Sorry.
Mark those 2 stress.
Yay.
So, you put in a request for this information, or you ask the right questions of the Myriad's intel core, which is the Breath of Faith, and you eventually get the information back from someone in that organization. And what you have discovered is that the Jovangelians are moving a lot of troops. They are giving up a lot of ground on the border. And everyone is kind of freaking out a bit because the Myriad has its people spread out because they have to hold the border with the Adamant Council of Nor in the east, and they have to hold the border to the north with the Jovangelians. But the Jovangelians are pulling back, and rapidly. It seems that they are, like... But the Paladins can't, like, advance as rapidly, because they don't know if there's going to be booby traps or not. And, in fact, they have encountered a few of them. But from what intelligence is indicating is that the raccoons, the hyenas, the wolf pack, and the herd are all being moved to Journey City.
So all the furries.
Well, all the Jovangelian squads are all named after animals.
I know, I'm just being an asshole.
Shadespire. There's also rumors that there is a Shadespire group that are going to be in the
What was the
area.
third one? Sorry, the raccoons,
Raccoons?
hyenas, herd,
And
and
the
the
wolf
wolf pack?
pack, yes.
all moving into Journey City.
Yes. There's a full occupation that is happening. It is a diplomatic incident, to put it lightly, but the Jovangelian Jackals, who are the Jovangelian Diplomatic Corps, appear to be playing like a stalling game. They're putting up lots of like bullshit reasons for why this is happening, but there is a certain arrogance to their actions.
Is that enough note taking, do you think? Okay. I'm gonna copy that into the Discord as well.
Good call.
Thank you.
We don't do the losing our whole notes again, like we did.
Yep. So, that is your answer to what opposition you may face on this next mission.
Okay.
I don't like
That
that
was
answer.
I mean, it'll be a good distraction if nothing else.
The hyenas like us.
Yeah, they
Hyenas
do.
like us.
They'll feel bad about killing you.
The wolfpack kind of
They sure will.
They'll just feel just awful.
Yeah.
A whole day they'll feel. Maybe even a couple hours after that.
God, I wonder if Cass would be available for the next mission.
I really.
That would
God,
be
we
We
wild.
should ask.
Um,
We have to ask, right?
yeah.
Have to.
But at any rate, so who wants to cut loose? It sounds like Dredge and Tower are on the docket with the work
Yes.
hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you two cutting loose? Repairing your mechs
I
together?
chose the last cut loose, so you choose this one.
Oh, it's not gonna be a fun one.
I don't care. It's us. When is it ever a fun one?
Fair. Fuck.
Like we did jousting once. Was our one fun cut loose together?
The thing that Dredge is gonna do to put Core Mind at ease is to put together last wills and testaments
Yup.
and get affairs in order. Need to figure out who is gonna be operating the clinic while Ko is dead, and who is what resources go where of Dredge's entire two cache that Ko has to core name, who gets the magpie. Yeah,
The wardrobe.
the wardrobe. To speak nothing of,
That's where all that cash went.
perhaps the only asset Dredge actually has. Yes. So, and it would be probably an open invitation to the entire squad to be like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this. I know it fairly well. If you want help with it, come down to the chapel. I'll have all the paperwork there. We can work through it.
Yeah.
Funerary services, baby. That's the name of the job.
Okay.
So,
So Tower, how are you participating in this?
I think it's a lot of just like. I mean, give me a second. I wanna switch over to Dredge's sheet. I mean, I think it's a lot of like, just like scribing, like being dictated to.
Okay.
Like, just sort of like, you know, Dredge is the one with the legal knowledge, but Tower has good handwriting.
good.
Okay. So because we're a little pressed for time, I don't want to. I know we usually do like full cut loose scenes, but I don't want to linger on anything too much. So you two, roll your connection dice with the other
Oh,
person.
Just one for me?
Yep, if that's all you have with Dredge.
That's 3 for me. That'll oopsies. That'll reset the clock. Hey. Hi.
Well, at least you still get one now.
At least I still get one, yeah. The ones that I
That's a
have.
2.
Yep, heal that.
Well, fuck it. We're going down anyway.
You can spend personnel points to increase that result.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that because we've got a lot of those.
Yeah, what else
How
are we gonna use it for anyway?
Yeah, how
Healing.
I
Does
could
it
feel
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but we've got 8. Like we can
Yeah,
burn
yeah,
through
yeah.
them. How many do I spend to get? Can I get that up to a 4?
After rolling, it's 1 for 1.
Okay, yeah, I'll spend 2 of those to take that up to 4. If
Okay.
everyone's okay with that.
Mhm.
All right.
Yay!
So clearly, Tower doesn't find this especially de-stressing, but I guess y'all spent some of those personnel points to, like, I don't know, have some booze while you're doing this, or some nice paper.
Yeah.
Dredge, let's see how relieved you are from filling out your last will and testament.
Fuck. Snap roll.
Fear.
This is very Dredge.
Dice. That's a 4.
It's not bad. You gonna spend any
Not
personnel
terrible.
points?
Just
yeah.
get it up to a 6.
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
am.
Okay, just as a reminder, that is all. Personnel points are also what you use to heal harm, or like to improve the harm clock.
That would be useful. I think I'll only spend 1 personnel, so that's a 5. That's still a better position to be in than I was before, so.
Okay.
Twinsies.
All right. Pitchfork. You said you wanted to cut loose. Do you know what you're doing?
I think I'm just gonna keep on going with the last one, which is writing out my will and such.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot, Dredge. You finished your clock with Tower.
Yeah, I was about to say we filled that clock.
Yeah. So we get a question about
Sorry.
one of your beliefs with Tower.
Which are Blackberry's reputation has to be managed to avoid derailing our goals. I want to trust them again. We'll start with the little things, and Tower will do the right thing if given the chance to.
Also, both of you mark XP.
Yay!
Are you gonna stick around the Cenotaph after this?
Yeah. I joined because I didn't have a choice, but you know.
So I can mark you down then. I can leave it to you. Legally, I mean.
If you trust me to. If you trust me to do right by it. Then yeah, I'll be here. I'll take care of it when I can. As best I can. Not when I can. I'm gonna take care of it.
That's good enough for me.
Okay. And so you now write your one new belief based upon the answer that you just got.
Cool. I will think about that.
Okay. Pitchfork, you're cut loose. Who are you doing it with?
Dredge.
All right.
Okay. How many connection do you have with Dredge?
Just one.
Holy shit.
Roll that one die.
Three.
3. That's okay. That gets you down to 2 stress.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay. And mark off another
And-
belief with Dredge.
I think like while I'm writing this out and I'm leaving everything to the like Rubble Runts and Layla, I just say like thank you for agreeing to do this plan, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it fucking works.
My first belief was I can feel Ko is a good person and I implicitly trust Core. What is number 2? I'm gonna have to think about
You've
it.
never cut loose with Dredge.
No.
That is your first belief. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, you think about that for a bit. Pitchfork, do you know what you want to do for your first downtime?
Not me.
Sorry, not
Not
Pitchfork,
Pitchfork.
Scarecrow. Sorry.
Farming implements, I understand.
Yeah. Honestly, nothing. Like, I've looked through the list and nothing really fits with what I need to do right now. The only thing that I think is, like, unobtrusive would be, like, acquiring an asset, but, like, I don't have anything specific in mind. Or that would really fit, I think, narrative. Like, the problem is Scarecrow's at a real crossroads here is, like, in my honest assessment of the fiction, like, it makes sense for her to just fucking leave now. Like, I'm honestly having a really rough time with it. I don't, like, sure, show up for the final mission or whatever, but, like, in terms of where she is right now, it's like, okay.
Do you want to maybe
You know?
start a long-term project to, like, prepare to be somewhere else? Is that something that would interest you?
I mean, I guess.
You don't have to if you want to, like, hold on to that potential downtime and then you think of something in a little bit. But that's just an idea.
Yeah. I do have an idea that could roll into the mission, but it's like a flashbacky thing, and doing it in advance is like a planning phase thing. So like there are assets I could acquire that would be useful for the mission, but that's, you know, saying I'm part of the mission, which is like this is just a really weird position to be in, period.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I've been thinking about I got nothing.
Okay. Well, if you come up with something, let us know. Tower, what do you want to do for your downtime activity?
I think I'm going to heal, if that's okay. I've only got one. I've got a half full healing clock, so shouldn't take much.
No.
I just need to get rid of my bruised.
Okay, so let's see, where's recover? So Dredge is the one tending to your injury. So that will be you.
Who's in the fucking massage chair?
Dredge, you still have 2 dice in engineer, right?
I sure do.
Okay, so that's 2 dice plus an additional 1 for doctor is 3 dice.
Just a fortune roll?
Yep, 3 die fortune roll. Unless you. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. 4.
It's a 4.
There you
It
go.
fills.
Yeah.
So.
Get rid of bruised. You take those 24 hours easy, and your bruises heal up.
I'm sitting at a desk. It's
Okay.
not exactly strenuous.
So, everyone has spent their 1 downtime except for Scarecrow. And Jess, if you think of something, we can say that it was done retroactively.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to take a second downtime representing an additional 24 hours?
Kind of.
Go
Mhm.
for it.
I've got a lot of harm is the thing.
Yeah, you should heal that.
We can spend cash for it though, right?
After the second downtime.
Can't we spend it during the first one though? Why?
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess
you're
you
saying
could.
that
Yeah,
money
yeah,
buys
that's
time.
fine. That's fine. I'll allow that. You can pay someone to be doing something for you while you're filling out your will.
Brilliant.
So if you want to spend 1 cash for this to take place during those 24 hours,
I will do that.
Just spend some party cash.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna use it for anything else anyway.
That's true.
We're just gonna split
you
it up
could
between
increase
us.
your tier. You've got the rep for that.
How
We don't have
much?
the material though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that cache then. And
Yeah.
then do that roll, which is to heal. It's just 2d6.
Well, hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
When you heal yourself,
Fuck.
you take 2 stress.
Woo!
How do you heal without doing it yourself?
Acquire asset for a doctor.
Yeah, you hire a
Or you have
doctor.
a cohort. Or a specialist.
Yep. Or you could just have someone without. Oh no, you need doctor. Yeah. So those are the two ways to do it. Either
Can I take on the stress? Is
Do
there a
you
way
have
that
share the?
could be-
Do you have carry that weight? The empath
No,
ability?
I don't. Fuck.
Because
Yeah,
that is a
it's
specific ability.
If I get 4 more XP.
Mm. Let me just look at my bonds really quick. I will have to spend. No, I don't actually have to spend to do the Roadmaster, as it turns out. So. Yeah, I'll spend it. I'm halfway up the healing clock anyway. That's 2d6.
Yeah. Hold on. I think because you have doctor, you get an additional.
Everyone in my crew?
Everyone in your crew gets +1 to their healing. I mean, that could be read uncharitably, but I will not read it that way. So,
Cheers.
take your 3d6, unless you want to spend personnel points for extra dice.
I would like to spend personnel points for extra dice.
1 personnel point per extra die.
Okay. I'll spend 1. That gets me up to 4. If it doesn't work then it's not going to happen. So
Happened before.
spend another 1. It's 5 dice.
It's also happened before on 5 dice.
I'm not spending more than that.
You're not gonna get it up to 7 dice.
Ray trying to bankrupt the squad.
Roll 5d6.
Go out with a bang.
That's a 5.
Oh my god.
That's a 1, a 2, a
told
2,
you.
a 1, and a 5. You
This is why we do
Holy
this.
Shit.
you needed those 2 extra dice.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
That completes it though, right?
Okay, so you get
This
rid
is
of
what happens whenever we roll massive amounts of dice. We always roll shitty.
you get rid of grazed and paranoid, and zapped becomes level 1, which is probably like tingly.
That's bad. That's bad, Austin.
I would also like to spend a cash to heal.
Okay. So you're rolling 4 dice because you've got vigorous,
Sure do.
but you've also only got 1 tick left in your healing clock and only level 1 harms. So it doesn't actually matter what you roll because you will
It
complete
does not. 3 4s.
and a 1.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
That's how we do things here at BeamSaber.inc.
A question about stash.
Mhm.
You don't move up your like quality of living until you add one into the next line, right?
No, once you fill a line, then you've improved your quality of life.
I'm 1 away. I'm so close.
Oh my god.
You could embezzle from the squad.
I could embezzle from the squad.
You know,
Could and probably should.
chase your bliss.
Hey, you know what? Fucking, hey. Here's a goddamn weekend bonus. We're all gonna fucking die. Have a good one. Here's your
Oh my
Christmas
God.
bonus early. Everybody gets.
Everybody gets a cash.
Why
I mean,
the
we
fuck
do have
not?
to get rid of these two
That's
Yeah.
true.
anyway. So everyone gets one. Everyone gets a cash.
Yay!
Yay.
Go wild.
Well, okay.
Hang on, did we spend a cash to do the healing, or did we spend a day to do that?
It sounded like you spent a
Cash.
cash.
Okay.
Yeah, we spent these two
I
here.
think, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Alright,
So
sweet. Just catching up on the writing things.
Okay. So,
Yay! Cash. That means I'm 4 away from upgrading my quality of living, which isn't terrible. I could put my last cash into my stash and
God, Scarecrow has never been close to that. Scarecrow is gonna
yeah,
die.
fuck it. We're not gonna have it. Is there anything that I can use cash for in not downtime?
Yeah, to take
Yeah.
downtime activities during a mission.
In
Fuck it.
flashbacks.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna put it in my stash.
Yeah.
And hope we get enough cash on the supply roll for this that Tower can, like,
So-
I don't know, retire. Not actually retire. Run the Cenotaph. Fuck if I know.
Okay.
Be a
So I
small
think I actually
business owner.
So I actually think I have my downtime activity,
Cool.
and I think I'm gonna cut loose with pitchfork.
Cut loose. Cut loose.
3
Because
stress.
I've checked the consequences, and I am willing to be impropriety, to have impropriety here.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Tasty.
So what do you do?
What I think this is, and I want to maintain the fictional positioning here, because like as a player, I'm coming back into the mission, but you know, I think this whole Scarecrow is bailing, you guys are going on a suicide mission. I'm not watching. Like that's a moment that's really working for her. So I think she's in the hangar, like prepping the Karasu to just walk, loading up her possessions, and just she's getting ready to just leave without even having an exit strategy.
Mecha bindle.
Yeah, Mecha Bin, basically. And I think what this is she's called. And Takuma, I think this is up to you, whether Pitchfork is gonna come in and say something, or whether she has to call her into like, because she has some stuff to say, even if there's no like emotional catharsis. There's just some stuff that needs to be said. That's like, you guys are idiots. You're gonna die. Here's like some tactical information. You know. So it's
She's
up to you
not gonna
whether.
say anything. She's not.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, that's what happens. She's gonna, it's just gonna be this really tense conversation, I think, where it's like, I think the whole "you're all going to die" thing is all subtext. Is just okay. Here is typical standard operating procedure for them. This is the kind of armaments they usually use. Particularly, these are like the tactical doctrines that they operate by, and some other stuff like that. Typically, they operate in squadrons of 6, etc., etc., etc. That kind of stuff. Like in like the anime scene, I think like it's this huge montage. It's like she's like wrapping something in, tying in some cables, and each time she's doing a different shot, she's talking about a different aspect that sounds like impressive and scary.
Actually, I think at the end of it, then Pitchfork is like, "Thanks," and like right before, like she turns around to leave, and like over her shoulder, she's like, "I hope you get to stop fighting someday."
Yeah. You too.
So, roll those 2 connection dice.
Oh, this is spicy. 4.
Oh.
Yep.
You have
We're
3
resetting to 0.
Okay, so you clear your stress. What's the impropriety here? How do you make an ass of yourself?
You should have just killed us all. Would have hurt less. And then she gets in the mech. Does that fly?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm resetting to 0. Does that mean I'm clearing all the beliefs?
Yep. Yep, you're connected. I'm glad someone finally took impropriety. Okay.
I feel bad.
I think that might be a good place to stop the session if everyone's okay with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take us back over to the talk screen. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us on this tension-filled mission, this tension-filled session. We will be back again. Oh yes, we gotta do XP for everyone.
We do.
And
Yes.
party XP.
Yeah, because that might be relevant. Okay.
Ugh.
So, Scarecrow.
Yeah, we're one away from.
Did you address a challenge with tracking or violence?
No.
Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
Yes.
Take 2 XP. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, scars, or character?
Yes.
Okay, take an XP for that. Pitchfork. Did you address a challenge with violence or coercion?
I did blow up the control room.
You also continuously threatened your squad with death.
Yeah. Violence and coercion.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes!
Take 2
Yeah, that did
XP.
happen.
I think that's the first time Pitchfork got XP for coercion.
Yeah, last session in this one.
Yeah, against her own squad. Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
I talked about killing Hannah.
Yep, take an XP. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, scars, or quirks?
Maybe not.
Okay. Tower. Did you
Hello?
address a challenge with stealth or evasion?
Nope.
Did you express your history, tragedy, or opening?
Not really.
Did you struggle because of your beliefs, scars, or quirks?
Again, I'm not really sure how.
I think your reckless
Yeah.
scar came up, so take an XP for that.
Okay, I'll take that.
Because while I think Tower would have gone with the assault plan anyways, the jumping to it definitely is reckless.
Yeah. Okay.
Dredge, did you address the challenge with technical skill or mayhem?
Yeah, technical skill. Yes, with the
And mayhem.
yeah, at least with fucking around with the Breath of the Faith's intel.
Yeah, so take an XP for that. Did you express your
I fucking
history,
know,
tragedy,
Saber.
or opening?
With the architect maybe.
Yeah, take an XP for that. Did you struggle because of your beliefs, scars, or quirks?
Burned and Soft feel like they were butting up against each other during that. If I can argue for that.
Sure, take an XP.
Yay.
Alright, squad XP. Did you execute a successful delivery or acquire new clients or contraband sources? At last, you did. Take an XP.
Yay.
Ray, do you want to fill this out?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, is that full?
Mhm.
Look at that.
That's another
Beautiful.
floating advance.
We can get a cohort if we wanted.
Did you face off against challenges above your pay grade? Absolutely. Oh, wait. No, you really only faced off against each other this session.
We're not above our own pay grade.
Oh, well, no, you did doctor the Breath of Faith stuff, so take an XP for that.
Okay.
Did you bolster your
Woo.
squad's reputation or develop a new one?
Yup.
Duplicitous.
Yep.
Take 2
Sure
XP. Did you
Such a good
Girl
reputation.
Did
We
you-
have gotten so much out of that.
Did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the squad?
Did
Yes.
someone say in conflict?
Maybe. Take 2 XP.
Central nature.
Okay, so that is XP done. All right. And
I
you-
do want to make one quick retcon. I'm just want to change what Scarecrow said exactly.
Sure.
I think it's not going to be you should have killed us. I think it's you should have killed me.
Oof.
Okay.
There we go. I want to clarify that before we go to next session. Because I was thinking, oh, that's like, no, that doesn't quite 100% fit.
All right. So, thank you everyone so much for joining us on this tension-filled session. I'm Austin Ramsey. You can find me on Twitter at NotAnIn. You can find the rules for Beam Saber on DriveThruRPG or austin-ramsey.itch.io/BeamSaber. In either of those places, you can also find my other games, Tomb of the Gods and In the Air Tonight. This stream, as always, is presented by You Don't Meet in an Inn, an actual play podcast about exploring obscure tabletop role-playing games with a diverse rotating cast. And as a reminder, find DC at Dungeon Commander, no E in Commander, on Twitter, and check out the Babble On Equity Project and donate to that and share it if you can for both, or just do one or the other. It's a good cause, and it's an important part of the community. This evening, I've been joined by Ray.
Hi, I've been Ray. You can find me on Twitter at RayRayTheGayGay or my itch at rayinthefog.itch.io.
Thank you. Also with us is Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I'm traumatized. You guys can follow me on Twitch or Twitter at Quasinem, and you can follow my podcast, The Movie Morgue, at Movie Morguecast on Twitter or wherever good podcasts are sold. Don't buy podcasts; it's not on things. Come on, guys.
Thank you. And Sasha.
I've been Sasha. You can find me on Twitter at Sasha_Renell. You can check out all my game dev stuff at tcabbage.
Thank you. And last but never least, Takuma.
Hey, I have been Takuma. Again, my Twitter is at Takuma_Okada_. I'll probably be retweeting Babylon Equity Products stuff again. Please go support that. And my games and some of my music are at NoRoadHome.itch.io. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much once again for this evening. We will be back again next Tuesday at 6 p.m. EST on this channel to kick off the final mission of the campaign as y'all make your way to the primary control room of the Sovereignty engine. Okay? But until then, I just want to remind everyone to fight the war and not the soldiers. See you later.